The Zen Master and the Unwelcome Guests. In a quiet mountain village surrounded by towering pine trees and flowing streams, there stood a small Zen temple where Master Haru lived. Known for his gentle wisdom, Master Haru often shared profound lessons through simple stories. People from far and wide came to him for guidance, hoping to find solutions to their life struggles. One day, a young man named Kenta arrived at the temple. He had a tired face and a heavy heart. Kenta bowed deeply before Master Haru and said, "Master, my life feels like an endless series of problems. No matter how hard I try to fix one, another appears. I am exhausted and don't know how to move forward." Master Haru smiled warmly and invited Kenta to sit with him by the temple garden. "Kenta," he said, "life struggles often carry lessons, but they can only be seen when the mind is calm. Let me tell you a story." The story of the unwelcome guests. Long ago, Master Haru began, there was a wise farmer who lived in a small village. One morning, while working in his fields, he heard loud voices and laughter. He turned to see a group of travelers entering his home uninvited. They were loud, messy, and began eating his food without asking. The farmer was annoyed, but decided not to react immediately. As the day went on, more uninvited guests arrived, filling his house with chaos. They moved his belongings, dirtied his floors, and disrupted his peace. The farmer sat quietly in his garden, observing the situation. A neighbor, curious about his calm demeanor, asked, "Why don't you chase these people away? They are ruining your home and your day." The farmer replied, "I could chase them out with anger, but they might resist, and the chaos could worsen. Instead, I will let them stay and tire themselves out. When they are ready to leave, they will go peacefully." And so, the farmer waited patiently. By evening, the travelers grew tired, apologized for the mess, and left. The farmer smiled, knowing that his patience had restored his peace without unnecessary conflict. The lesson of the farmer. Master Haru looked at Kenta and said, "Problems in life are like those uninvited guests. They arrive unexpectedly, disrupt our peace, and demand our attention. If we react with anger or frustration, we only create more chaos. But if we remain calm and observe, we can understand their purpose and find a peaceful resolution." Kenta listened carefully, still unsure. "But Master, what if the problems don't leave on their own? What if they stay and grow worse?" Master Haru nodded thoughtfully. "Some problems indeed stay longer, but they often carry hidden lessons. Let me share another story with you. The boulder in the road. There was once a king who decided to test the people of his kingdom. Early one morning, he placed a large boulder in the middle of a busy road and hid nearby to observe. Throughout the day, merchants, soldiers, and villagers came upon the boulder. Most grumbled about the inconvenience and walked around it, cursing the king for not maintaining the roads. But late in the evening, a poor farmer carrying a heavy sack of grain approached the boulder. Instead of walking around it, he set down his sack and tried to push the boulder off the road. It was heavy and he struggled, but he didn't give up. After much effort, the boulder finally rolled to the side. As the farmer turned to pick up his sack, he noticed a small pouch lying in the spot where the boulder had been. Inside the pouch was a note from the king that read, "This gold is a reward for the one who chooses to remove the obstacle instead of walking around it." The farmer smiled, realizing that the boulder had not been a burden, but an opportunity. The purpose behind life's struggles. Master Haru smiled at Kenta. Like the boulder, life's struggles often carry hidden rewards. They challenge us to grow stronger, to learn patience, and to discover our inner strength. If we see problems as opportunities instead of burdens, we can uncover their hidden purpose. Kenta thought about the stories and asked, "Master, how do I train my mind to see problems this way? It's so hard when I feel overwhelmed." Master Haru nodded and said, "It is not easy, but it is possible with practice. There are 3 steps you can follow. The 3 steps to embracing life's struggles. Number 1, pause and breathe. When a problem arises, Master Haru said, The first step is to pause and take a deep breath. This helps calm the mind and prevents impulsive reactions. As Gautama Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." By finding inner calm, you can approach the problem with clarity. Kenta nodded, realizing how often he reacted without thinking. "I can try that," he said. "What's the next step?" Number 2, reflect and observe. The second step is to reflect on the problem, Master Haru continued. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this problem trying to teach me? Often, struggles reveal areas where we need to grow or change. Observing them with curiosity instead of frustration helps uncover their purpose. Kenta tilted his head. "You mean problems are like teachers?" "Exactly," Master Haru said with a smile. "Every challenge carries a lesson for those willing to learn." Number 3, take positive action. The final step is to act, the master said. Once you understand the problem, take a small positive step to address it. Even if the step feels small, it creates momentum. As Buddha taught, an idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. Action transforms struggles into opportunities. Kenta's transformation. Over the following weeks, Kenta began practicing the master's advice. Whenever he faced a problem, he paused, took a deep breath, and observed the situation. Instead of reacting with frustration, he asked himself what he could learn. Slowly, he began to see his struggles in a new light. One day, Kenta was tasked with fixing a broken fence on his family's farm. At first, he felt annoyed by the extra work, but then he remembered the stories of the farmer and the boulder. He paused, took a deep breath, and approached the task with patience. As he worked, he discovered a sense of satisfaction in overcoming the challenge. By the end of the day, he felt stronger and more confident. The wisdom of problems. Months later, Kenta returned to the temple to thank Master Haru. "Master, your stories and guidance have changed how I see my struggles. I no longer feel defeated by them. Instead, I see them as opportunities to grow." Master Haru smiled. "Kenta, you have learned the secret. Problems are not obstacles. They are stepping stones. By facing them with patience and courage, you uncover your inner strength." Moral of the story. Life's struggles are not meant to defeat you, but to teach you. Like the uninvited guests in the farmer's house or the boulder in the road, problems carry hidden lessons and opportunities for growth. By staying calm, reflecting on their purpose, and taking positive action, you can transform challenges into stepping stones toward a stronger, wiser self. As Buddha said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. When you embrace life's struggles with patience and curiosity, you uncover the strength and wisdom to thrive. If this story helped you see life's struggles in a new light, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share it with friends and family who could benefit from this powerful life lesson. Let us know in the comments which part of the story resonated with you the most. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you want more inspiring stories and wisdom to guide your journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Join our community today and let's grow together.